Welcome, 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 y'all. It's the world's famous, yeah, I said it in my Mr. Magic's voice. It's world famous swag in the morning. I'm your brother, Prince Cree. And my wife, she always take breaks. And then she always say, I'm helping the girls with something. Because she leave me in the lion's den. I got Ourconic. They got 9. They like Wu-Tang in this motherfucker. They like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty, Meth, Genius. They got them all in here. Because I love unity. I'm not going to lie. I love the Voltron. We're going to clap it up for them in advance. I'm going to get right into this, man. But before I go into this amazing interview, I know it's going to be amazing because I already can sense the professionalism. I was watching their interviews and I was kind of like, oh, I got to get my stuff together. But before I go into this, man, my name is Prince Cree. I am your host. I am the owner of this brand, Swag Media Network. This is something I love to do. I love to help and share. When my wife and I created this 5 years ago, our mission was to bring the stage to the person. The stage is yours. And when you come in my house or our house, you're a family member. But I want to share something with you guys or with the viewers right now as I bring in this amazing company. It's a company, it's a brand. I want to talk to you about the vessel of oil. This is swag coffee. It's meant not to be tea and gossip of the gossip tongue. It is about inspiring folks to know that there is value in your house. The vessel of oil. You can find this if you're Bible built. Right? If not, go to 2 Kings chapter 4. Don't take my word for it. I'm a paraphrase because I got kicked out of Eastside High School. Reading wasn't fundamental to me. It was cutting classes, hitting the block, selling in the calf, and all of that stuff. I know my wife said, why do you tell everybody that? Because I was the 300 on the stage, but still I was inspired by Mr. Clark. One of the things I'm going to tell you is that there's value in your house. In this story, real quick, in a nutshell, is that this lady husband died. He died, but he was serving on the block. He was serving with the prophet Elisha. So the bill collector was ringing her phone, I'm making it more practical for today, but the bill collector, the debt collector knocked on her door and said, look, your husband owe me, y'all better pay, or I'm sending your sons to slavery. That was jail back in the days. And so the lady was so scared because nobody wants to see their sons go to jail for something they did, right? So she ran back up to the prophet and said, Prophet Elisha, my husband is dead. He's your servant. Wasn't he serving with you? Just like today when you're serving in church, all that stuff, you're like, look, he's never home. He's with you. So he's like saying, look, this debt collector is knocking on my door and ready to put my sons in slavery. And he just said this like nonchalantly. So what you want me to do? So I'm looking at the scripture. I'm laughing like, wow, this guy just dissed her. And he said, what do you have in your house? She said, this flask of oil. And so he said, flask of oil. So he's telling her, this is what I want you to do. Go borrow some some jars, and I want you to go inside of your house with your sons and shut the door. I'm not talking about the shut the door video viral when my man, you know what he's talking about, asking people for paying some time. We're going to take up an offering. No, this is the shut the door. I need y'all to see this miracle. So what does she do? They got a jar from the neighbor one, pour, filled up to capacity to the rim. So next jar, pour, jar, pour, right? So it filled up. And so it stopped flowing once all the jars was full. She ran up to the Elijah, the prophet, and she said, Elisha, all the jars are full. What do you want me to do? He said, all right, good. What I want you to do is all of those jars on that side, sell it to get out of debt. The rest on this side, go into the olive oil business. There's value in your house. Look around. Maybe it's a flask of oil. Maybe it's a pen that you need to start writing. Maybe there's a book inside of you. Maybe there's acres and diamonds in your backyard. Listening to Napoleon Hill from Think and Go Rich, there's acres and diamonds. So because you don't know how the diamond look, you're going to give up, right? I'm going to give up. My guests that I'm bringing to you right now, they didn't give up. They went from doing this to that, this to that. This you can get with this. You can get with that. You can get with this. You can get with that. Put your damn hands together. Yeah, I said it in that car for Ourconic. I'm going to bring the one. You get in. Bang. You get in. Who else getting in? We're going to get everybody in. Bow. The boss lady get in. Bang. You get in. Boom. You get in. Who ain't in? Let me go down and see who ain't in. Everybody in. Welcome to the stage is yours. The dopest, it's the dopest name on the planet. I don't like the machine clap. I had to give my own clap. Welcome to the stage is yours. It's the swag in the morning. Swag means saved with amazing grace, because everybody is saved with grace. I don't care what set you claiming. I don't care if you Bismillah Rahman Rahim. I don't care if you 5%er like I used to be. I don't care if you Bloods or Crips or Vice Lords. You are saved with amazing grace. All of us are. And morning don't mean daytime. It means new hope, new beginning, freedom for being in the darkness. And right now, this group is going to bring somebody in the light. What's up, everybody? I don't know who want to talk first. I'm just excited to see a family. Y'all going to have a family. Cardi B is going to have this many kids. I'm telling you. Cardi B said it. She said it. She said it. She said, my grandma had 14. My mother has. Look, I'm telling you, she said it. Big families wins when you're in Dominican. I'm telling you, I grew up in New York, New Jersey with them. Cardi kids. What's up, everybody, man? How y'all doing today, man? I don't care who want to go first. I'm just excited. First of all, let me thank you guys for your patience and getting in to speak with me. I'm so delighted to speak. I've read some things. I've heard some things. Lynn told me some things, and he said, please get them in, man. So how's everybody doing? Talk to me, somebody.
We are doing absolutely wonderful, man. Wonderful. And I want to say that interview you did right before us, man, was absolutely on point, bro. We could have watched the whole thing for as long as you could have went, because Mr. Duke and Carl, man, you could have asked them 50 million questions and they were going to keep answering them. Yeah. They were going to keep dropping them dimes on you, bro. Like, so, hey, great interview. And it was a pleasure for us to just watch you work. And we was waiting patiently, bro. So, but thank you for having us on here, man. We really appreciate that.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the compliment, man. I thank you so much. I was really excited and overwhelmed at the same time, man, to sit down and speak with him. If you go and you see on my page, when I first started out, I was interviewing people I knew, like Roy Jones, Holyfield. Like, it was just relationship. It wasn't about content. It wasn't about monetizing. Because you'd be like, yo, you're interviewing Tony. Like, I just did that with Big Les, kind of opened up the door for me and a lot of things to get people on. And I didn't know, like, what we were doing. I just love to just share and share. So for those that are listening, if it's go audio or video, tell everybody who I'm talking to right now, man. I got y'all on a solo right now. So who am I speaking to right now? Let everybody know.
All right. Well, you're speaking to Mio, co-founder of Ourconic, and we started in June of 2021. And we're a multimedia company. And I know you want to know the story behind the name. So
I do.
Myself and my brother Raphael Cherry, he's on here too. We were sitting there and I was in an apartment, man, with all this film equipment and stuff. And I was like, I really want to do something. So I called him up and I was like, man, you know what? We can do this. We can make a difference. We can do positive content and put it out there. And as Black men in our culture, in our community, we thought that it was our duty to put positive content out there and represent us in a positive light. And the name, we sat for a while. We were just trying to come up with a name. And this company is ours.
I love it.
We're iconic. So Ourconic.
I love it. When I saw it, I'm sitting there, first of all, when you typing it in, you got to be patient because you can't just send it in because you got to spell check. They got to stop on that. Brother, man, you born in Japan. That's why I said Wu-Tang. Now I see you born in Japan, military guy and all of that. So Mio, how did you end up getting this Wu-Tang? Like, I'm gonna move you out of here because you got a whole family here. How did all of this happen? How did all this happen? I don't even know why names ain't up there because I don't know. I may have did something wrong. You got so many beautiful people here. How did all of this happen, man? How?
Blessings, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna start from the beginning. So the brother that you see over there, the milk dud Barry White brother down there in the corner. That's
is this guy? Is this guy
right there? Yeah.
What's happening? Hey,
and he was my roommate. He was my roommate freshman year of college. That's who I call, man. He's been looking out for me for man. Raphael, how many years has it been, bro?
Long time.
Since 96, bro.
96. So he's been looking out for me for a long time. And we started it, and then we met this young woman right here in front of me, Miss Santia Bailey, helping her with her podcast. Every time she come up to me, she was like, Mia, I want to do a podcast. I want to do this. I want to do that. And she just loved being in front of the camera, and she wanted to be an actress. You know, she wanted to do this as much as we wanted to build a company doing this stuff. And of course, she brought her husband over here, Johnny Bailey, into the picture. And she said, Johnny, you know what? You're going to act too. And so
like, what?
She brought him in, and she was like, no problem. He's going to do the role. Just give me the script, Neo. He's going to do the role. He's going to do it. And Johnny did the role. And then we had Miss Sierra down here in the middle. She was in our second project. And she actually inspired the film that's in the film festival, Dreams in Spotlight. This young lady is so motivated, right, to be an actress. Like, when she gets on set, like, everything stops. Like, this is what I'm doing, right? This is what I'm going to do. This is the character, blah, blah, blah. And so while we were shooting another film, Reflections, which is about mental health in Black men, right? She played a role in there, and I was like, Sierra, you know, I had this idea for this other film, and I think you would fit it perfect. And she did, because she's on that journey right now to be in the spotlight. She is on that journey, not to be the small screen, but the big screen and everything in between, right? And so as I was writing it, by the time we got done filming Reflections, I said, Sierra, you're going to be in this film. And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then we went along, and Santia, of course, got us to a comedy show where we met these three up top here. Sadi, Javon, and Bishop Omega. Sadi is a rapper, spoken word and everything.
Dang.
No, I'm not Sadi. That's the other person.
That's me.
Hey.
That's so funny.
I'm not RZA. I'm Raekwon.
You're Raekwon, right?
But hey, the night we met them, I knew that Sadi was gonna be Jasmine. I knew it, and I held on to it for a minute. I held on to it, right? And then I was like, Santia, you think we can get Sadi to be Jasmine?
She looked like a Jasmine.
Yeah, and Santia was like, yes. She always like, yes. We're gonna call her. She's gonna be Jasmine. And so I was like, hey, you think Bishop Omega would like to be in the movie? And she was like, yeah, we need to call him. And then Javon, I was like, you know what? We go.
I just want to make it official. I wanted to do it. I want to make it up. And dang, see, stuff ain't working right with me.
Look, I could be a comedian too. I could be funny.
Go ahead, Mio. Go ahead. Go ahead, RZA.
The last person that we had to cast was Javon, and the creepy producer. The creepy producer.
Hey,
he needed somebody.
I need Javon to talk, because he looks like hey, what up? This is Javon. You know,
that's exactly how he sounds too. That's
please don't say that. Javon, come on. The stage is yours, Javon. I need you to come on.
Come on, Javon. Did he freeze?
It does.
He froze on us.
Oh man!
StreamYard, I'm canceling you. If y'all are listening, tech support StreamYard, I'm canceling you tomorrow. Mr. Javon, how you doing today, my beloved?
I'm actually the way you did it
There we go.
and the intro. So I was like, hey, I'm on some. I was like, yo, my man really know what he doing. You having us, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. You do have that. You do have that vibe. Like this is Javon from WERX with Ourconic TV. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our incredible film. Let's talk about this film. Let's talk about what's going down October and I believe it's 16th to the 19th, which I'm kind of mad at Lynn. Because every year he said he want me to be there, and I said I'm coming this year. Yes, I'll be there, man. Because I got to go to Charlemagne joint, and it's something I do in mental health and wellness. That's my vibe. That's my ministry. And he said, "It's October." I said, "Are you playing with me, man? You did it November every year. Now it's October. What's going on, man?" So I'm gonna miss it, and I'm going to miss it, and it's gonna be bad that I miss it because I can see it's gonna be incredible. Let's talk about the film you guys have in this film festival. And then I'm gonna ask, and since everybody's here, it's like, I could start with whoever, man. But Mio, let's talk about the film in this film festival, man.
Okay, yeah. So Dreams in the Spotlight. It focuses on Naomi, who is a young Black actress that is dreaming of putting herself on the big screen. But she keeps getting detoured and roadblocked by all the things in the industry, the common things in the industry that a lot of actors come into contact with. But she's different because she's motivated. Not only is she motivated, but all her friends and her family are right there in her corner, and they are building her up. They will not allow her to quit. Through every roadblock that she faces, they push her along. And I don't want to give away the end of the film.
Don't give it away.
Yeah, but it's really special, and I think that it's going to hit home to a lot of the people that are going to see it because a lot of people have dreams, right? And I think you said it in your other interview. You got to be who you are, right?
Yes.
And I felt that because one of my favorite directors, John Singleton, he always says, "Write what you know."
Yeah.
And this is what I know. I know entertainment. I know storytelling. I don't know anything about the streets and stuff, but I know about this other side, right? And so that's what I write about. I write about things that I know. And when I see certain people, I can see them in that role. And so this is going to be amazing. So
who plays that part? Who plays the?
Sierra. Sierra plays Naomi.
All right, let's go, Sierra. I want you to talk to me, Sierra. When Mio handed you the script, where was your mindset at? Was you look? How did you prepare yourself to get into this role? Because he seems like he's an offensive coordinator. He seems like he has a discernment, and I love that. I already can sense that about him. How did you feel? How did you prepare to get into this role?
I mean, honestly, when Mio presented the role to me, I was like, let's do it. Like, let's go. I felt extremely blessed that, he saw me in this role and saw my story and was like, you got to play it. And so I was like, here, this is me. And I'm going to be my authentic self in this role. And I'm going to pour myself into it. I'm going to give it 100%. And that's what I did. And the final product is so beautiful. And I'm so excited for people to see it. I hope we bring home that win for the audience choice. We're going to bring home that win.
I'm going to hope that they send me to be a voter from afar. I'm gonna say, Lynn, look, I picked that already. Because one year he allowed me to look at them all before they presented him, and I was giving him my feedback on it and everything. What's your experience, Sierra? Like, what got you into acting? Like, how did that come about?
I mean, since a kid, I've always been very theatrical. I've loved musicals. The first musical that my mom introduced me to was Grease, and I'd be dancing. I just love musicals in general, Grease, Sparkle, all of it. I've always been into it since I was a kid. And I knew, watching people act, that was something that I wanted to do. I would watch award shows and I would envision myself on that stage receiving that award, and I could feel that was a place that I was supposed to be. And I knew this is where God was leading me to, share my gifts with people. I love storytelling. I love being a part of that. I love being creative. And so I just knew that acting was what I wanted to do. And I've been steadfast on this journey since a kid. And, I went to college for it. I graduated and I do it now professionally. And, I've been blessed to be in, this film and a couple other short films and just really working and grinding and getting to it. So one day you'll see me on Big screen, you know.
And you dramatic, and I already can see you.
Right.
So she's animated like, and I can't just wait till I can see it on the scene. Like everything is beats and rhythms and stuff like that. So Mio, I want you to introduce the next character, the next actor, and whoever's doing what, because I want to get them to talk. You know, man, I want to get your Wu-Tang to spit some bars right now. So
I got you. So
let's flow. Let me. Y'all want
you
some
gotta
music? Want some
meet, you
music?
gotta meet Naomi's father, George, right here. Now, this character,
Okay.
the character he plays in the film, man, look, he's gonna surprise you. I'm gonna let him talk about it. Tell him about George.
You know you didn't fuck. He ain't like Bill Dukes in Minister's Sight. You know you didn't mess with my daughter, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's up, my brother? Talk to me. Talk to me. How did you prepare for this? And when he handed you the script, because I know your wife said you're gonna do this, Joker. You look.
You know what? It was easy. We have I'm a father of 6, and I have 3 girls and 3 boys. And
lucky you got boys. I got 4 daughters. Okay, go ahead.
And I've had a host of jobs. Anything from working in the fields, the work bouncing in nightclubs, or being a bail bondsman and chasing criminals, or managing, or just doing data. But at the end of the day, when I saw this role and when I read the role, I got choked up a bit because I could see any of my children in that position.
Wow.
That Naomi was in. And how would I react? And yeah, I reacted. So sometimes
don't give it away. Don't give it away. You bust the guy outside his head, slid him across the thing. Don't give it away. Don't give it.
As far as preparing for the role, sometimes you just gotta be, you know, and when you before you go to sleep, you pretend like you go to sleep before you're actually asleep. So I had to put myself in that role, in that position, and just be and enjoy it.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Just have to be, man. And by the way, I'm feeling the bald heads going on here. So anybody up here that got hair, you're going last. You're going last. You're going last, Kareem. Javon, you're going last. If you don't got a bald head, you're going last. So get to Mr. Cherry and let's get this going, man. Because I may not even interview anybody other than the women with hair. Now I'm gonna
Look, now, Mr. Cherry, I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Cherry. He is the executive producer. He is the money man. He is the one that keeps me out of jail and makes sure all the paperwork is
yeah.
The bail bondsman that's on that couch with you.
Right.
Okay. So Raphael, I'm gonna talk to you, and me and you gonna be friends, right? Like, look, I'm gonna text you after this. We're gonna do a separate interview with you. Anyway. So Raphael, what's your role and how important this film is to you, man? How much do you have invested? I mean, not money, as far as you and time is concerned. Is it worth it?
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely worth it, man. So for this particular project, like Mio said, my job is to make sure that he can be creative. And so that's what I do. So when he came to me with the idea, showed me the script, we talked through it and everything, made sure it stayed on brand. And I actually I'm in Dallas, but I actually went out to North Carolina during the shooting, and it was to actually see it come together and go from paper and just go from the ideas and sat in on a couple of the table reads and so on and so forth. But to see it to actually come together, man, is well worth it, man. And going from 96 to 2021 when we first started the company, if you would have told us this is what we'd be doing now, man, I wouldn't believe it, because that wasn't on our what do you say? That wasn't on our bingo card,
Right.
We just wanted to make some positive content, and that was it. And but we have definitely been blessed, everybody that you see on the screen right now, I'm extremely thankful for each and every one of you. And they probably get tired because most times when I pop in on the calls or on the chats, that's what I'm telling you. Thank you, because I'm the only one that's not in North Carolina. So they have no idea how thankful I am for them. To be able to take and put that trust into us to get this done. Because, for the most part, we're a small company, so the budget's not that big. So, for you all to believe in what we're doing, that means so much to us. That means so much. So thank you. Thank you.
I'm just going to say this because this is what came to my spirit. You are a big company operating in a flower pot, right? You're an oak tree. You know what I'm saying? Because of the space that certain resources allow us to be in, you only can operate in the space that is given to you, but you are an oak tree operating in a flower pot. So y'all garden is coming soon. Trust and believe, my brother. Let's clap it up for Mr. Raphael Cherry, because really for him saying that you guys means a lot and he appreciates you. We appreciate you, my brother. I do, and I'm not even Ourconic, but I am on the low, right? I'm like a little member on the low, and I'm an adopted brother with a bald head, like we brothers, right? If I let my joint grow out,
we gotta get him a shirt. We gotta get him a shirt, Raphael.
We're gonna get some address going on here, so you can send a shirt so I can rock it. And when I go to, we're doing a street for Timberland here in Virginia Beach on the October the 17th through the 19th. I'm on that committee, the vision committee, that campaign with the mayor to give him a street. Please, if you send me this shirt, I'll rock it out there, man, while I'm letting all these certain stars sit down. I'm just serving. See, the thing is, I serve, and a lot of times people saying, you serving, but you doing this, you doing. Nah, I'm serving. Jesus washed people's feet. I can serve Coco from SWV. I can serve all these folks, man, and they know who I am. And so, you ain't got to do that. No, I have to do that. And sometimes if you learn to serve, you'll learn to get served. You know what I mean? Sometimes people get it twisted. They don't want to open up the door for nobody. I'm on this level. I don't got to do this. I remember a certain person, because I came under the era of Teddy Riley. That's how I got from New Jersey to Virginia Beach. My brother in the group Blackstreet. So when they came to audition, there was a certain artist in that group, Blackstreet, said, I don't do background singing. And Teddy was like, well, the hell you not. So he said, I don't do background singing. So he said, all right, well, get out. Sent the artist that's in the group out, and Dave and my brother did all the backgrounds for all them songs before I let you go. And my long story short is that if you can't background with somebody, if you can't be in the back like Luther, be in the back like Dave Hollister, be in the back like Patti LaBelle, you will never lead sing. So I am serving. That's why I promote. That's why I'm willing to put you guys on this stage and push y'all, man. So whatever I get from you guys, I'm going to push it. Get me that shirt, Mio. All right. So talk about the next character, my beloved. The next character. If everybody's not a character, they producer, I want you to send me over to them so I can give them the stage, man.
Got you. So the next one we're gonna talk about is Naomi's best friend Jasmine, which Sadi played.
Sadi, wait, who's right here?
Yep.
I'm looking around, about to put Kareem back up there. Oh man, I feel like a family member already. Sadi, hi. Is I'm saying the name right?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Sadi.
So how did you prepare for this role? And when he gave it to you, we was like, brother, this ain't me.
Well, first, I do just want to say I think it's so powerful how you open up the show and the scripture that you shared, the story that you shared, because I think that holds true to the film and also something that we all go through, right? Because we all have these talents and these desires and these dreams, and we have an empty vessel, right? Or so we think. And so while you were speaking, because that same scripture has come up a couple times for me the last couple of weeks. So I think that's powerful, but also it holds true. Like, you got to get something inside of you that you might not see a way out, that you might not see a solution, and it's going to come to you. But anyway.
We didn't come here for me to cry. Sadi, I got to get you off this. Lord have mercy. I appreciate that.
It's not for real, but
That's good.
Oh, wow. Thank you, man. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Where was we at? What was we doing?
You said, how did I prepare for the film?
Yeah, there you go, sis.
So
I appreciate that. I really do. I'm very humble. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. So this is my first time acting, but it has always been something like in the back of my mind that I always thought about. So when they brought it to me, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely open to that. And to be honest, I'm really not acting because the character is kind of like my same personality. So it made things a lot easier, and everybody really did come together like a family. It's real comfortable, and it was just a real smooth process. And so Jasmine plays the best friend, like the motivator. She does have a lot of comedic relief in the movie, and just pushing her friend to, like I just said, in real life, right? We all need somebody that is going to tell us, like, no, you could do this, and you're going to do this. So that's pretty much my
But
part.
that's something that's crazy because that's what Mr. Bill Duke was speaking about. He said when he teaching, we're not acting. Like, you know what I mean? And when he said it was like for all his life, he was acting. He's an actor. He was like, we're not acting. It's just transferring energy to a truth or he didn't really refer it as acting. Like we don't act. Like actors is normally as liars, but we are truth tellers of a script or of a story. We're translators. And so for you to say this is my first time doing this, keep in mind you have done it in the living room. You have done it in the spots with your girls and all of that. It's just the fact that when you taking this script that Mio and these guys presented and you bringing it to life, that's who you were. That's who you always were. A person that can bring things to life. Don't even know you, but that's what I'm getting from you. That's what you are life. You bring stuff to life. You're a promoter of people's stuff.
Like you gonna make me call
The thing about it is when people don't reciprocate, don't get mad. Right? Because you give, you don't get. You just like this. I'm tired of. Don't just be yourself. Never change. God is gonna send you people that's gonna match your energy. And look what you have: a Wu-Tang family, Ourconic. Clap it up for Ourconic. You don't need those person you went to high school with, girl. You got Ourconic, and I'm a part of this movement right now. I'm just putting myself into it.
Right.
I'm the grip. All right, Emil. What do Kareem do? He got a.
Oh man!
Oh, you gonna see? I was gonna take you to the villain first, but
the villain. We could say. I'm gonna tell you why I really want you to save him for last.
Why?
Look at his jersey. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you see that?
Let's
See
get
that?
I'm a recovering Cowboys fan. Mr. Cherry, you understand? You in Texas, right? I'm a recovering Cowboys fan. I'm just got out of rehab. Dak Prescott, he's doing good, so I might relapse when the playoffs come. I'm from Jersey, so I still be liking Philly, the Giants or the Jets. I'm close to Jersey, Philly. My people live in Germantown and in West Philly. I should like those guys, but because of them, I don't like them. But let him go last, please. Yeah, you're right. Let's go to the villain, Mr.
Okay, so we got Javon, Mr. Two Parts Clark. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You said 2 parts. Not 1 part. Oh, look, I don't got a double exposure. Hold on. I was trying to see if this thing can make 2 of these guys come on. Hold on, me. I gotta bring you back out of here. What do you mean 2 parts? Let me bring you up here, man. What do you mean 2 parts?
You know, if you on Instagram, you'll see Javon Clark. He's called Mr. Two Parts. Always posting videos on Instagram, on TikTok, and everything. So he already had a stage presence, okay? But his personality. His personality, everything, man, is like it's on point. So I saw him playing Grayson McGuire, and he played that role to a T. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That was nothing but fun, man. I'm telling you. But yes, he played Grayson McGuire, the evil producer. And I'm gonna let him give you some insight on his role in this film.
He was only evil in real life, so
it's real life. So, Mr. Javon.
Yeah.
Mr. 2 part.
Well,
what are we talking about here? How do you go into that, man? Like, how do you prepare yourself to kind of have this multi thing about you, man? Like, where did all this come from? How do you actually get into acting, and what amazed you about doing all this, man? What inspired you, basically?
Growing up as a kid, I'm from a small country town, and we used to have this thing called a storytelling contest. And I won every year from like kindergarten to 8th grade. But then I got tall and I got big, and in the country, it's like, if you tall and big, if you ain't playing sports, like, why you tall and big? So, you know, I kind of got into football and basketball, went to college, played football, and after football didn't pan out for me, I became a school teacher. And, you know, once you do that, you know, you got a family and a wife and kids, and you kind of give up on your dreams. And one of the other characters in the movie, D-Wish, is a comedian, and he was having like an open mic, and I was just like, yo, I always been funny. I'm going to try everything I ever wanted to do as a child. So I was like, yo, I'm going to try comedy. I'm going to try acting. I'm going to start producing my music and stuff. And
love it.
At the comedy show, Santia asked me to be in the movie. And I was like, man, this right here, this for me. So I was like, I'll give it a try. When I read the role, I was like, you know, being a man in college, you know, you think you smooth, you think you got some game with the ladies and whatnot. So my job was to kind of be kind to her, but kind of try to finesse her into sleeping with me, you know what I'm saying? So that was my role. So, but she did so well, man. It was kind of easy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I was myself, but you know, I trying to cajole somebody.
Well, this is where the word pause come in at? Because I'm trying to figure out when I can be like Cameron and they pause to death. Pause, man. Like, so it was a natural thing for you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. What I get from you, brother, is that I can see the two parts. I can see the multi-gifted thing about you, and when you're saying things, it's just so easy. It's just that's when you're gifted. When you can do things with your eyes closed, when you can do things like that, that's a gift, man. You know, and I salute you for this, man. I'm definitely turning into a fan of everyone except the one that's team is losing 10-13.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I'm a guest here. I'm a guest in your house. This is how you treat guests.
Yeah, you my cousin. I told you when you come in my house, y'all family members. I argue with my cousin.
Hey.
So,
hey, you know what though? When you see him in the movie, that's gonna bring us right over to him. When you see the role that he plays as Jasper in this film, from comedy, from sarcasm to adversary to friend to foe, he plays it all. So I'm gonna let him lead some insight.
Javon, you don't mind take a little bit of your stage? Let's be on the stage left.
Before you get off of Javon, his role, he had fun.
Yo,
he had fun. So you're not giving it away. You're not giving it away.
Above all things, he has fun.
Right.
So is he having Tubi? I don't believe the question I'm about to ask, right? But that's why I'm doing this interview with my wife with an L. But you'd be like, so you having Tubi type of fun in this movie? Right, let's go.
I mean, I had to do my thing, man. They asked me to be a villain, so I played the villain. You know,
you played the villain. Okay. You played the villain. And you know why I know you played the villain? Because you did this. Villains do this. Let me get myself so you can see what I'm doing. This is what you did, Javon. Now I don't need you to, I just had to do what I had to do. Anybody lift their shoulders up? You saw that, Raphael, right? You lift your shoulder. Anybody got to say, I had to do what I had to do. That's like, yo, man,
it was time. It was time.
What you saying? I had to do what I had to do. Man, I feel like we family already, all you guys. But listen, last but not least, but I know the lady on the chair got to talk too.
Yeah.
She put in her work. But we're going to go to the guy with hair, the next guy with hair.
Hairline gang. You know how it is. You know?
So Mio, my brother, Kareem.
Yeah.
What is he doing in this film, man? I know he's killing him. I could already tell he's killing him. I'm making these little sports jokes, but I already know he's killing it. What is he doing?
Let me tell you something. So he played the character named Jasper, right? And Jasper was supposed to have a bit part in this film. And he just knocked it so far out the park when he did his scene of Jasper. I said, you know what? I got to go back. I got to give Jasper some more screen time.
Yeah.
And Jasper ended up being a really, really big part of Naomi's story from the beginning of the film all the way to the very end. And the way that he played the character is unbelievable. Like we had to stop shooting sometimes because we were just laughing so damn hard.
Yeah.
Right.
But Bishop, look. I don't know if you looked up Bishop Omega, but on Instagram it's Bishop Omega. He's doing stand up all over the place. He's got flyers everywhere, and you're gonna be seeing a lot more of him. He's gonna be, he's part of our Ourconic family. Bishop, we about to work on that thing, right?
Yeah, we're about to work on the next thing. So you know how it goes.
I need to get some contact information so you can send me everybody Instagram so I can follow and I can tag and I can promote. Or I just give out my business information, man, because I definitely want to get everybody's information. So without further ado, let's go to Kareem, man. Let's go to Kareem. Let's go to Mr. Bishop Omega. I like that, Bishop Omega.
Hey guys, first of all, I'm not a bishop nor an omega. I'm neither one of those things. I was a rapper, and it sounded like a cool rap name, so I stuck with it. So, and then that's the thing about a branding. You know what I'm saying? But now you always remember Bishop Omega. You know what I'm saying?
Let me take this off my list. Bishop Omega. Just mess my dang on hopes up, brother. You just Kareem.
Yeah, I'm just Kareem.
It doesn't really sound right being just Kareem, but okay, you just want to be just Kareem.
Hey, man. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Hey, it's Bishop Omega, but I just want to premise that before you start asking him to come to church and do a step show. I'm like, nah, I'm neither one of those type of bishops or omegas. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there up front. But I played a role of Jasper. Actually, I was at the same comedy show with Javon. D Wish asked us to come out. And yeah, man, Ourconic was there, said, hey, you guys want to roll? We were like, yeah, sure. Got the bit part. I've done a bunch of acting and plays and all that stuff. Also did another film with Mike Anderson, who actually was one of the people that put the open mic together. So I played a bit part in his movie. So this was like my second one. And I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Kind of the same thing with Javon. I was just like, hey, man, I don't say no to much. I do a bunch of hosting and everything in the area. I do music myself. I did music myself, and that's kind of how it all kind of snowballed in. And yeah, I just was a class clown in the actual auditions and the table readings, and they was like, yeah, let's go ahead and put him in other stuff. I was like, cool. You know what I mean? I could do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I was happy to be able to come in and be a bigger part of the story than it was first written for me, and to be able to be blessed enough for them to see the actual vision where my character could go and kind of fit seamlessly in the way they put it together. So shout out to them writing it. You know what I mean? Because shout out to them writing it, man.
I appreciate it. I want to see this movie. Can somebody send me the trailer in event? No, I'm only kidding. Yeah,
I got it burnt on DVD. I can send it to you right now. What's up? You know what I mean? What's up? Cash at me $5.99.
But we already know how this is gonna go. This is definitely gonna be one of those movies that's gonna blow up because Kareem, I'm not a bishop or an omega. He's doing a bootleg, Tyler Perry style. Tyler Perry bootleg his movie so it can hit the streets, his plays. Yep. So he purposely did it. A lot of people don't know that guerrilla marketing. He allowed that to happen so that it can blow him up. Look at him now.
You hear that, Raphael? You hear that, Raphael?
Yeah.
It's not in the budget, bro. It's not in the budget.
Thank you, Kareem. The stage is yours, man. I appreciate you guys, man. And listen, let's go back to the center square. You know, the center square, where the gifts, where everything is at. The actors, they are the core, man. I'm loving the energy of your people. Mio, you handpicked. God has sent you some intelligent, some gifted. Oh man, I had another person after this interview. They said that they don't want to do it. I do it. Let me postpone. I said I got the whole crew with me. I got to do this.
Yeah, for sure. Look, and that's not it because this young lady right here, Miss Santia Bailey, she was in the film as well. Actually, Santia has been in every short film that we have done so far. So we had 3 short films so far, and she's been in every one. She's been from the leading lady to a side actress to everything. So she was in this film as well. She played a producer that gave Naomi her first shot, named Sarah. So I'm gonna let her go ahead and tell you about her part and what she thought about the film.
That's so crazy, right? So she's passing the torch. She's doing other roles. She's doing a lot of other things. That's when you got a family, when you got a Voltron, everybody serves a purpose. Everybody is one body, the arm, the leg. Y'all know, man. I can sense that with you guys. But Santia, I want to know what's the deal with the bear when you got your husband, Sugar Bear, next to you. Like, what are you holding on to that bear for? What's going on with that? Let's talk about that. Let's get the bear out.
This is our mascot and our my co-pilot to all of my interviews. So I think I'm a little bit attached now. I might stick him in my purse and go home with him. But he just representing the company along with me.
This husband, you good with that? You good with that? This bear taking your spot?
First of all, I know where she coming home to.
And he ain't talking. He ain't paying no bills. That
at all.
I love it. Well, Santia,
but these are on our website, Ourconic.com. Anybody would like them.
I'm gonna close out with you, man, because I watched the interviews. Look, Mio, you said what you had to say. So with this film, how confident do you believe in the cast and your fellow family members like this? Where do you gosh, what question can I find for you? Because you got me nervous. I'm talking to the boss, man. Easy. You didn't say nothing all through the process. So how do you feel about this film? How do you feel? Let's speak something into the atmosphere about the cast and everything. What are your feedback on your crew and your family?
So this film was so much fun to do. I'm all about doing everything. Like, why pick one thing, right? So Mio is teaching me how to be a producer, right? I'm also editing. I'm doing audio editing. But acting is something that I thought about doing, never really thought I would do, but I want to thank my husband for letting me be in the wind, as I like to do, trying a little bit of everything. But being on the set, I do want to say that Sierra, with her professionalism, because I know that she is trained to do this. Like, a lot of us look to her, even though I know she was doing something different, but we still look to her, like rehearsing lines and just seeing how she remembered things. And she's always professional. She's always on time. So, just making sure that we're following the lead actress on the set. Everybody's a big family. And again, I met most of them. We knew Sierra, but I met everyone else through my cousin who's not here today. He's at a football game in Vegas, I believe. But the Carolina King of Comedy, Mr. Darian D-Wish Cheddar. So he is the reason why I met all these fantastic people. And yeah, like, we had fun on the set, and just table reads were absolutely fun. And our next project is going to be bananas. You definitely want to be part of that.
Nanas.
I'm the lead in this one now, but it's all good. But this film is great. Everybody's going to enjoy it. It was. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll walk away with a lesson. It'll be inspiring as well. So, Dreams in the Spotlight, everybody watch it and vote on Gyro Go.
On Gyro Go. My favorite spot, my family member, that's their spot, and I'm proud of this. Listen, guys, I truly thank you guys for hanging out with me, for coming inside of my house. Now it's time for y'all to clean up. Got to clean up some stuff. And somebody made a mess. And I don't know if I'm going to keep blaming Kareem for just leaving all the stuff on the floor, or Devon for just being messy in the upstairs or something, or Sierra just bringing her smiles and lighting up the globe and all that, or my sister over there that had me crying. I'm mad at her. Like, I'm mad and happy at her. Or is it the guy that keeps everybody together, a.k.a. Raphael the Glue Cherry? That I'm making up names, keeping stuff together. But I thank you guys. Stand by when I just give a closeout, man. I appreciate you guys, and we can exchange some information, Mio offline, so I can stay attached to you guys. And let me just deal with my outro here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Indeed. As you know, gifts and calling is given to us without repentance. None of us did not deserve none of this. We have presented ourselves to be worthy of what God has given us. These individuals, this group, this company, I truly have to say, I fell in love with them. Real talk. There's nothing no one can say about them that can make me feel any difference. I'm going to tell you something. Ourconic. That word right there expresses more than just individuals. It's R. You name it, they'll claim it. Whatsoever your mind can conceive and believe, it will achieve. If you put it in your mind, you can put it in reality. The idea of Ourconic will outlive them, because the idea is meant to outlive you. Oh my God. I am touched by Kareem, Javon, Santia, oh man, Sierra, Neil. I'm mad with names, husband. The beautiful friend that almost made me cry. Say her name. I'm gonna get it together.
Sadi.
I'm blown away by every last one of them. Raphael with the bald head like me. I'm truly blown away by these amazing family members of mine. But too bad we gotta go. Party's over. Time for somebody to clean up. And I don't know who's gonna be doing the most cleaning up. It looks like Kareem did the most mess with that jersey. But I gotta say, I take that back. They blew my Cowboys out. But on a serious note, I am truly blessed by this amazing group, this amazing family, this amazing company, Ourconic. I'm glad to be a part of it. God bless y'all. I love y'all to life. And there's nothing you can do about it but love me back. And in the process of loving me back, take a selfie and say to yourself, my life matters to the Lord. And I am Ourconic. God bless.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.